Hey, how are you all doing today? Welcome back to my channel. Guys, today I'm going to show you this recipe of my IKOKORE. I already have IKOKORE in my collection, but I'm going to show you a new version of it. And I'm doing this because I want you to know that you can make your meals without having to break the bank. If you don't have ingredients in the house, there are ways you can still maneuver and make your meals come out right, especially if you know what you're doing. So today I'm going to show you how I made this IKOKORE with just crayfish. I didn't have smoked fish, I didn't have pomo, I didn't have any of this because I didn't have them in the house and I didn't feel like going to the store. So, and I felt like eating IKOKORE, so I just, maneuvered everything and I did this delicious sumptuous meal. So if you want to see how I do this, please come into this kitchen and let's make it happen. Come on guys, let's go. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you a quick one. This is very quick. It doesn't take much time. Get your water yam or white yam as it's called in America here. Wash it, peel it, and then you grate it. After grating, you're going to start to season this yam because you want the yam seasoned before you start to cook it. So add some crayfish. Like I told you, I don't have any other thing in the house except for crayfish. So I'm adding my crayfish, I'm adding my salt, and I'm going to add my Knorr Cube. You can use Knorr Cube, you can use Maggie Cube, whatever you prefer. And then I'm going to use my bare hands to mix it. Guys, don't worry about it. Just wash your hand and mix it. You need to really mix it thoroughly. Put some water on the stove and pour in your pepper mix. In that mix, I have I have habanero pepper and onions. That's it. I don't have any other thing in there. Then you let it come to a boil and you add more crayfish. You see, I'm adding more and more crayfish in here because that's all I'm using. But trust me, this came out right. Always does whenever I make it. And now you add some oil and you let it cook for another 5 minutes because you want the oil to really cook. Cook. After the oil has boiled for about 5 minutes, you now start to scoop in your blended IKOKORE mix. The yam mix. Start to scoop it in just like you're frying akara or puff. And then you after scooping everything, you cover the pot and then you turn your stove low. Guys, it has to be very low. You don't want it burnt. So keep checking once in a while, maybe after every 3 minutes. You don't want it to burn. After about 5 minutes here, it's almost done. So what I do here is I just mix it a little bit. I don't want to mix it all the way because I want some chunks in my IKOKORE. I tested for salt or for taste and it's really okay. I don't have to add any other thing. So I just added my oil at this time. You add enough oil because IKOKORE loves a lot of oil. You need oil to eat your IKOKORE. So after mixing it, I'm still going to let it cook for another 5 minutes because I want the fresh oil to cook too. After about 5 minutes, everything is set. My IKOKORE is ready and you can see that the yam is lumpy. It's not smooth. You can, if you want it very smooth, then you start mixing it from the first time you add it to the hot water. But if you want it lumpy like this, you don't mix it much, just like I showed you in the beginning. And everything is ready. This is how my IKOKORE is made. This didn't take me up to 30 minutes, very short while. I made this food and it came out right. And trust me, believe me, it came out right and it has the same taste. So guys, if you really love this, I want you to make some very soon. This is how I make my emergency IKOKORE. Came out right, delicious. So until next time, it's ciao, bon appetit, and see you later.
Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Yeah. Come to mama's. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Yeah. Come to mama's.